Reset. Hello! Welcome everybody to Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. This is a thing I'm trying. Been wanting to play one of these games for a bit. This is the one I'm choosing. No particular reason. I happened to stumble into Proton John's video and I'm like, okay, maybe a play-along approach is not a bad idea. Although I don't stick to watching a lot of stuff myself these days, so we'll see how that end of it goes. But I have not played any of the Castlevania games. I have briefly played the Symphony of the Night on the Sega Saturn. Yes, that exists. I was kind of surprised too. But that's in Japanese. So, yeah. Start a new game. You never go with file 1 because it's me. I think that's just me, right? Is that lame to put me in one of these? I don't know. Let's just go with it. Okay, I can fit my full name, why not? The year is 2035, Japan. Crowds of spectators are gathering around anticipation of the first full solar eclipse of the 21st century. My name is Soma Cruz, and I am a high school exchange student studying abroad in Japan. Wow, that sounds like a lot of people. I live near the Hakuba Shrine, an ancient shrine with strong ties to Japanese mythology. Mina Hakuba, the only daughter of the shrine's caretaker, is both my classmate and childhood friend. I started making my way to the shrine this solar eclipse with Mina, but for some strange reason, the stairway leading up to the shrine felt longer than usual, as if something was trying to keep us from our destination. When I finally managed to get through the shrine gate, my senses began to dim. The pitch-black sun is holding chaotic darkness together, trying to rouse the sleeping souls as if looking for it and missing in the night. Wow, that's like the first text I've recalled that I can't keep up with, at least audibly. So yeah, from what I understand, the Castlevania is in the eclipse and pulls us in. I've watched about 30 minutes of this, by the way. This is blind for myself, but I may very well be keeping... actually, if I'm watching the Let's Play, it'll probably fall behind me, because we're probably going to be going for a fair amount tonight, I would hope. Hey, looks like he's coming too. Where am I? Whoa, what happened? So you've decided to join us. Did you have a pleasant nap? We have the mystery man here. Huh? Who the heck are you? It's okay, Soma. His name is Genya! Oh, don't put these kind of names in. Maybe I shouldn't read any of this, because then I'm gonna butcher everything. Skipped introductions. I have a few questions and need answers now. Go ahead. Why have you come here? Yeah, so they were on like a date, and now we're in Dracula's castle. No big deal. Dracula's castle. In Europe? No, we're inside the solar eclipse, of course. He's telling you the truth. How come she knows about it? Is this a ruse? Is she an enemy? Oh, Jesus. Alright. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, she dead. Protect the... Go back. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. I got tears? Wait, what was that? So it has awakened. What has? The spirit of the creature you killed has just entered our body. Absorb the abilities of the monsters. Okay. How does that make us much difference? You have gained the power. Alright. Seems legit. Is this one of those games where you can have that option? Just be like, nah, no thanks. There's a Harvest Moon game like that. But I can't just leave. No, well, I mean, they did it in Back to the Future 2, so, you know, they're like an entire 2 movies. But death will most certainly find those who stay here too long. Well, save her from a painful death, but apparently go embrace one ourselves. I kind of like her. It's so weird. You're just like, yep, who are we? Some important dude? No, we're just some, like, high school student on a trip to Japan that's now sucked into the solar eclipse. Are they running out of ideas here? That doesn't sound like it's running out of ideas, honestly. It just sounds like it's a thing that happened. Okay, so, like, I have dabbled a bit in these games. Like, oh, hello. Like I've said, back in the day, I think I tried my first Castlevania game on the PSP. These guys give like no experience, so I think we just... Oh my goodness. Yeah. Can we... Oh, whoa, what? Huh. Holding up in that does... I think that's our, like, secondary weapon or whatever, right? Yeah. Oh, and then these have... Yeah, okay. So I'm not, like... Jesus Christ, can I just... Can I be good at video games? Is that possible? Is that a possibility? Cool. Because I'm trying to explain myself here, but I forgot how much harder this is in action games. I say that, but it's almost just as hard in RPGs, and then you get both thrown together, and that's what we have here. But action games are... It's hard to keep a train of thought for story time, but, you know, whatever. Short sword. So I'm going to be, from what I remember at my, like, 3 a.m. shenanigans of watching this from Proton John, I will try and follow along with what I've been advised to do, but I can't promise I was always awake enough to understand. So what I understand here is we're in a hard enough area here. I'm sorry, I've already lost whatever I was saying before. It's gone. Accept it. Can I... Okay, I know these enemies are going to kick my ass down here, but apparently this is pretty good, I think. So it's a pendant soul set. Okay, winged skeleton. Throw spears, which is what we have right now. Okay. Now, is there something else for that? Wait, hang on. Press R to activate. No. Equipping the item activates its effect. Where's the thing we just got? Equip. Knife. Oh, and we got a short sword, right? And we're going to want that. Casual clothes. We're still a normal human being for now. You know, until we deal with other stuff. Got a time counter here. Item use. Do we have items? No. Where's my computer I can go up to and pull out a potion? Cannot save until you have saved. Well, oh, attack. What are we doing right now? Yeah, okay. Guardian and ability. Wait. So, but doing that did the attack. Guard. I'm not seeing a way to guard. I don't think I actually want to... Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I can go over here. Well, if I can, that is. There we go. Look at that. And we're just going to go for a swim. Oh, we legitimately can swim, too. It's not going to be long before I'm completely lost in what I'm doing here. But for now, I remember what I've seen. And from what I can recall, there's not really anywhere to go here. I guess I'm trying to explain more about the series for now. This is being streamed for... I don't want to say the first time. I've kind of been hybriding my series lately. And this will hopefully stay as kind of the exception where we just stream it. Because honestly, it's just... You know, I'm never going to find a perfect balance of being a lay streamer. Because I am not. I do this for fun. But I do love doing these. I do love recording. I have for the past several years that I've been doing it. But, you know... Okay, so we can't go beyond here, right? Yeah, so we're going to head back now. But, you know, like... I do enjoy what I do, and we're going to try and finish what we can. I still think YouTube and Twitch have been a great outlet to have a good time and finish games, because I'm horrendous at finishing video games. As long as my track record on YouTube shows this as well. Final Fantasy VI still not being done right now. But before I want to finish that, I kind of want to get back into the groove of things. La da da, excuses. We're playing Castlevania. Is that fine with everybody? I hope so, because I'm having a good time. Throw his bones. Oh, right. Right, yeah, that's another ability I think we have equipable that I might want to use at a certain point. I'm gonna be having a variation of talking about the game and talking about whatever general shenanigans I can. That's kind of my shtick. Not really, but like it's the thing I do. You know? Kind of alright at video games. Backdash by pressing L. Fires a water pistol, right. That's the thing I want, right? I think what John was saying is there's a reason to have... no, it's not there. Soul set. Winged skeleton, which we want the merman on here instead. Fires a water pistol. I guess I can't mute Facebook, can I? Ugh. I hope that's not coming through. Okay, so we're gonna fire a water... What John was saying, anyways, is that... Okay, perfect. That's how I do that. I was kind of wondering how he was doing this with only 2 buttons, or I guess 3, but... What I remember of Symphony of the Night is... There was a merman area that's good to farm, and from what John was saying, this is a pretty grind-heavy game too, so... Unfortunately, with the streaming format, we're going to be following a lot of that necessity as well. If I recall correctly, in Castlevania games, hearts are actually currency, or... I think, in this case, in this game, the ability to use your soul sets, is it? Like our... Hang on. Yeah. So that uses up some of the green bar there. Perfect. We're learning. We're learning. We're going to try and be observant here and not relive Super Metroid Cape. Is that already something I can equip? We already out of our casual clothes? Okay. Unexceptional cloth cloak, which gives us better defense, but the luck, as I was trying to say, apparently has the ability for every enemy to drop something special. I'm not sure exactly what that is at this point in time, but regardless, that is a thing that we want to have, because getting items is a good thing in action RPG like this. This would count as an RPG. Yeah, you level up, you equip stuff. That's kind of what appeals to me about these two, and I really have no history with the Castlevania series. I tried to play a bit of the original on the 3DS, I think. I think I actually purchased that too, but I don't know. NES goes a bit too far back for me. Playing a bit of the Saturn one is the thing I said I did. Oh, God. Gotta watch our health here. Okay. Can we duck? Yeah, alright. Okay, if we're good at ducking, we can duck. Oh, I'm good at video games, trust me. I'm good at video games. Yep. Regular old... I was gonna reference a guy who's had his scores debunked. Now I forgot about that. We can't get up there right now, can we? Yeah, so I guess the series has taken like a turn, and what I can finish the thought from earlier. Yes, I had one on the PSP that I think was based off of... Damn it, for boss time, this time on Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Sue me, I'm going to use save states in this instance because I was not actually given a save here, and I don't want to repeat everything, if that's cool with everybody. Just for the sake of time. But I don't anticipate losing this boss fight. It looked not so horrible. But yeah, the PSP Castlevania Dracula X had that game, which seemed pretty brutal, honestly. But they'd also had, you could unlock Symphony of the Night there. That's where I played that as well as the Sega Saturn. But the Saturn version I have is just not working particularly great on a North American Saturn. Yeah, I know. It's a method that I got to work, involving the memory card being flashed, I think. Thank you for the health game. Ooh, hey, we can strike a pose. Oh my god. I don't want to reference it, but is he dabbing? Dabbing 15 years before his time. It was actually... Yeah, it's 2003, I think John was saying for this. And yeah, if I'm talking about John a lot, it's because I'm also watching the series. We're trying things a different way this time, alright? It's one of the longest streamers I've been watching. Or, yeah, he's a streamer now, but I used to watch his stuff back in the day. I don't so much watch Let's Plays now. I just don't have time for a lot of things, let alone to play my own video games, so forgive me there. But I did feel like it lately. It's like, you know, I go through phases, and I've already finished Stranger Things. I finished Orange is the New Black. I kind of done my TV phase for a little bit. The Simpsons as well. But, like, I don't feel like watching movies. I don't feel like watching TV shows, so we're back to watching video games. You know, I think I'm already taking a different route, but regardless. A little story involving Proton John. I was actually at PAX this year. I was at PAX in 2014 as well. Oh lordy. And, I didn't... Well, actually, I did expect to see him there, but there was a Saturn Bomberman tournament. I usually like to go into the console tournaments when I'm there. I did Diddy Kong Racing 2014. This time, I had to try the Saturn Bomberman. Also, I think we cannot make this jump. Yeah. Okay. Do we have a ability to look at the map here? That's what I was looking for. Item use. Yeah, okay, perfect. Well, hang on. Oh, select? Yeah, okay, so now we got our Metroid-style look here. So, we can't go up there right now, so we're gonna go down... I don't think we can go up those other areas either. Yeah, so I ran into Proton John anyways, doing the Sega Saturn Bomberman, which is the 10-player Bomberman, for those that don't know. It's been a tournament that's been going on there for fun for years. Unfortunately, their second multi-tap was not there, and we did about 7-player Bomberman, I think. Bye. I want nothing to do with you. Is this a... Yes, this is our saves. And, you know, my buddy Taylor and I were participating in this tournament. Out of the 5 of us that went, I think, I was trying to convince all of them to be in it, because I'm like, hey, we've all played Bomberman. This is just, like, 10-player Bomberman. It's going to be sweet. And I knew John was going to be there, so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And, you know, I'm not going to be... I never wanted to be the annoying fanboy of literally any famous person I met, and I wasn't. I think I was just asking them, like, yeah, I'm like, hey, there's a couple of them talking. I'm like, hey, so this is like 10 player or something, right? That's the thing about this. And they kind of explained it to me a bit. And then I was like, oh, yeah, you're Proton John, right? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I used to watch your stuff, like all his favorite Mario ROM hacks and stuff. And yeah, he made a little joke about his favorite era. Anyways, stupid minor details. I kind of just left it at that. I'm not going to bother too much. I just shook his hand. It was cool. I don't get to meet a lot of people like I watch, be it hockey or whatever. Falling speed slows down and jump distance increases. Are we out of our casual wear now? I guess so. No? I think that's... no. Is that an item? No. Tasty meat gives us HP, which I think we actually had the ability to use for that boss fight. Silly me. Backdash by pressing L. Okay. I will finish my story in a second here. Ooh, we got a bestiary. Cool. I do remember that. Soul set. I'm not sure what... what did that say again? Damn. This is where the... honestly, I have a hard time... oh, God. Hard time focusing when I'm commentating. If anybody else has done this, they understand. But these are pretty straightforward for the most part. Anyways, the Bomberman tournament, Taylor and I were talking, and be like, yeah, it's gonna be fun, but it would, honestly, I'm just gonna be happy if I make it past the first round. Like, that's my goal. Just make it past the first round. Oh, wait, actually, I do remember from here, we have a secret room. There we go. Right here, if you bash walls. So I guess I'll have to bash walls occasionally, and hopefully find things that, haha. I think that's not a base stat increase, though. That's just 20% of my magic power, which is what those hearts are giving me, right? Is that... oh, it's regenning over time, too. Okay. To rewatch some of this footage and see exactly what that was doing. But yeah, it turns out with this Bomberman tournament, alright, so first round, they were doing it a bit of different sets, so it was like, the first person to get 2 wins, moved on, and then after that, the first person to get a win moved on, I think. Let's see here, let's give myself a course of direction. Damn, are we already at this point? Maybe I just didn't know the way to swim. So, Taylor and I were in different brackets, thankfully, in the first round, and Taylor captured the last spot of his bracket. So, like, 4 people out of the 7 moved on. We could, like I said, we couldn't do 10-player because the second multi-tap was on the fritz or something weird. I'm not sure exactly what happened. So we did 7. 4 people moved on. Taylor was the 4th in his. I think I almost moved on the first try in mine, and then I was eliminated pretty early. And then turns out I moved on 4th as well, so I barely made it through. I was using the Princess Bomberman, and that's what got me through, because I noticed that like everybody using the Princess Bomberman was getting through for the most part. So I get a bit superstitious where I'm like, that's probably the way to go. Okay. Oh god, definitely not fast forward. Can we not? Alright, let's see here. Okay, because we have a room there, but I think we need some sort of ability to swim underwater. I don't think we... oh. Standard dagger. Okay, that is an increase too. I wish I noticed that before. I know I should stop with the storytelling for a bit, but I do need to get myself to finish that story. Man, the music in these games is pretty sweet. I have to say, item use, tasty meat, castle map, mind up. How are we doing on health? We're not bad. Second round. What's up, Jed? How's it going? Second round, Taylor and I both were in the same bracket, I think, this time. Right? Yes, yeah, Taylor and I both made it. We were the final 2 of 3 people in the first one. I killed him and another dude to move on right away. So I was in. The second round, they were speeding things up a bit. And, anyways, I know that put me in the finals, where there was 4 of us, yeah. So I was in the finals. It was me, Proton John, and 2 other guys. And there ended up being a point where, in the final round, it was the first 3 wins out of the 4 of us. So every round, the rules changed, basically. Okay. I'll see if I can get up there while we're talking. And yeah, basically the other 2 dudes that weren't Proton John or myself got their 2 points, like, immediately. And then it was pretty much John and I on the brink of elimination for the rest of it. And, yeah, we did our... We pretty much... He called a truce with me. He's like, I ain't got nothing to do if you ain't got nothing to do with me. And I'm like, yep, fine by me. So we pretty much teamed up, got ourselves there. I think I got a win by killing off the 2 other dudes after John was dead. And then John got a win when I was dead. And then, I think that's as far as we got before one of the dudes finally got their 3rd win. But I was just super thrilled to, like... It was such a fun game to play. Just a cool experience in general. And that's story time. Now, on the brighter note of how the hell do I go over there? Can we... I think you can make that jump. I swear I saw it done. This is already like Rat in a Maze games, but I'm already freaking stuck apparently. So this is excellent. Wait, yeah, isn't there a... Hang on. That's the... we have that ability to use that floating thing now, do we not? Is that, How do we do that? That's what that thing we got was, I think. Pendant, soul sets. Merman, wing skeleton. That's it, right? We need that now, right? Okay, wait. No, that's the same one there. Fucking hell. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? I gotta jump like further. Thanks, great tip, Jed. Really appreciate it, bud. Fly, thank fuck. Alright, okay. I mean, thank gee golly twirlers. Gotta watch my language a bit more when I'm doing these. Just a personal thing. Okay, let's, first of all, let's figure out how we use the damn thing. Would that be alright? Thank you. Okay, it's R. Learning process. Once again, never played this. Cool. You satisfied, Jed? Made it further. Oh, hello. Fight his fire with water. No. That's how it works, right? Can you get in my range? A bit close, but yeah. Can you just let me kill you? Is that possible? That's not an unreasonable request, is it? Nailed it. You're damn right I nailed it. Where's Rick when I need him? Let me look at if there's any walls I should be bashing anywhere. I guess it could have been anything along that hallway. I'm kind of wondering about that like thing that was floating on the right, on the way up there. What the hell? Right, this is the only game in the future too, so we have zombie soldiers. Oh no. Hello? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Bye. I'm really enjoying this so far. I knew I would from what I was watching. I've been wanting to play Symphony of the Night too. I've been wanting to play the Saturn version. It's too bad it's in Japanese, but like, it's got more to it, honestly. What are we looking at here? I feel like there's going to be a save room up. Oh, cool. I feel like there's going to be a save spot. Ooh, can we make it? Yeah. Bam. That's how we do it. Leather plate. Equipment. And now we're finally ditching our casual clothes. I don't think it gives us any extra look or anything. Just learn Japanese. Yeah, real easy. Honestly, like, I feel like I could get through it. I don't feel like I would need to know what's going on entirely in a game like this. We're gonna find out, because recording something like this is gonna make me confused as shit already, so I'm not gonna be paying attention as I should. Why does nothing want to die to the death water? Cool. Ducking, that doesn't work. Made sure to make my Game Boy Advance screen smaller this time around, playing this, just because, like, I'm not playing it on the Game Boy Advance. You can get it on the Virtual Console, but, like, I just want to play it on something that's not... Like, when I did Final Fantasy VI, I had the entire screen taken up, and it just doesn't serve Game Boy Advance games well. I don't know. It was just, like, way too pixely because it was way too blown up, if that makes sense. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to get up there right now. I don't honestly know if that would be a save room anyways. It's probably just off to the right somewhere. I'd just feel better if I had one. Yep, walk into the sword that isn't even moving. No big deal. Good at video games, once again. Oh, he's going to lob it. Cool. Ah, fucking hell. Love how you can predict these at least, except I don't. You can predict them, I'm not good at it. It's fine. It's not a thing that says I have to be, right? It's not a rule of the video games. Get out of here. Oh my... You know what? You know what? This is a shining moment right here. Clip it. It's fine. Me being Absolute terror at video games. You are outside the window. You're throwing grenades because it's 2038. Get the fuck out of here. It's still gonna perplex me how the hell that, like... Jesus Christ. How the hell that, hearts are your, like, mana and not your health. I guess it's better to duck those dudes. These dudes, I have no idea. Just play prediction. And play it well, unlike me. I am tempted to throw this on my other monitor where there's not as much delay. Not that I'm blaming that, but it would certainly help. Cool. Duck those guys, yep. I know it doesn't have a stab animation. I'm just... like, looking ahead of my character, if that makes sense, and it's not serving me well. It's like when you play a racing game. It's like, I'm always like, where am I actually looking? I'm looking ahead. Not looking at the car in third person. But, like, when I think about it, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe what I'm saying, but yeah. Fucking, can you get me a safe spot? That would be lovely. Well, we're not going to be able to get up because we don't have any sort of jump right now. Okay, it's one of these rooms again. Oh, Jesus! Can you not put two right in front of each other? Thank you. Small requests. It's the little things. It really is. Got horses in the back. Okay. Again, I'm looking at the background, not looking at my character. You know. I know how video games work. I do, I promise. Money. Blue is less cloth tunic. Right, because we have the chance to have drops from literally any enemy. That's a nice way of doing it, honestly, but... I kind of figured it wouldn't be as good as leather. Because leather beats cloth, obviously. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Can I... Here's... Alright. We do have this for a reason. Can use that. Alright. I gotta start looking for these hidden walls now and then. Because, yeah. One above us, which we're not going to be able to get to. I don't think there's any I could have missed where I've been currently. Thankfully. But I guess these are... I have played Super Metroid now, as we know. That was a catastrophe. Like, as far as people are concerned, it was a catastrophe. I had fun. I didn't think it was perfect, and people hated that, but it was a fun game. Let's not bring that back up. Oh god, but yeah, I kind of understand how these rat in a maze sort of situations work, these games. Can I can't even see him behind there. Fires enchanted arrows, skull archer, that's probably another ability. What does that look like? Fires enchanted arrows. Ooh. That's got a bit of a delay to it. I kind of still like the water. What's the damage output on that? If this... You see, this is going to be a problem with this one, though. Trying to hit literally anything with it is going to be a problem. You want to just... You want to die normally? Nah, cool, fine. I'm going back to the water. Oh, you know what? It probably tells me here. Skeleton throws bones. Doesn't actually tell me. Oh. Oh, it tells me how much it uses. And right now the merman's using the most. Excellent. It probably is the best then. Flying armor, nothing there. I guess those are innate abilities, I think. Red, blue, and yellow. Primary colors, always a good thing. Ooh, hello. Wait. Like a morph ball, literally? How am I gonna get that? It's gotta be some other ability, I assume. I don't think you can, like, duck jump, and I just managed to drop by trying. Okay. Hang on. Beating up the walls does nothing. Yeah, that statue thing, there was one on, like, the earlier riser that I'm thinking has... Hey, hello. Sweet. Thank you, thank you. These also restore all your shit, basically, I think. It's not a bad thing. Can we... No? I guess if it does... I don't know, I'm having some trouble visually with this a bit, honestly. It may still be a bit too blown up. That's why things aren't standing out on screen, but whatever. Alright, so we have all this. Let's check this wall. Okay, no. These remind me of the frickin' zombie soldiers and... Is it? Yeah, Doom. Wouldn't... Actually, no, I think it was Wolfenstein I'm thinking of. The dudes that just pump their arms and they're like zombie Nazis. And they just like fire out of their chest. At least those guys had some animation to them though. These ones just kind of screw around. pretty sure it's good to farm these dudes. Plus, I mean, we already have their ability, but if Symphony of the Night in my little, like, 20-minute adventure ever taught me anything, from what people told me back then, friends, it's farm the shit out of the merman at the start of the game. So, if they want to come to their demise, I can do so. I think you can have more than one thing. I'm assuming you can sell it. Like, if I have another merman, I guess it's soul set, yeah. If I have another merman soul set, I can probably just sell it, but, like, I can probably get more. Come on. I'm not going to stay here for too long if these guys are just going to not even come up here. Come on. Thank you. Oh, what? Alright, so for those that don't know, the way you do the merman ability is you hit up and B, or I guess it'd be... I think it's B on the Game Boy Advance, I forget exactly, but I'm B on my Pro Controller. And that shoots the water, so sometimes I'm just pressing it by accident. Okay, I felt like I'd been here before. It's not going to be the first time that moment happens, I'm sure. These frickin' rat in a maze games. Despite all my rage, still just a rat in the cage. Okay. Money? No. Oh, $500. Not just gonna brush over that for the fact that I'm trying to hit hidden walls. No big deal. Among the things I'm not casually observing. That is one of them. I wonder if this... It's probably not the same song for everything. It's probably, like... I'm just going with literally the thoughts in my head. That's my rule. Keep talking. It's the most entertaining I find. It's the most entertaining for me to be as a player. Come on. There we go. Nice. Hit the wall. And there it is. Train of thought's gone. This is what happens at 10 at night. Just by the way, but it's fine. Hello. Holds his... It's not like... it wasn't SNL, but the frickin' old Jim Carrey skit where he fucking walks at people like the... like the old horror movie dude just slashing the frickin' knife. I'm doing a horrible job of describing this. Hello. You're human. Relax. Name's Graham. He's just some casual dude. You weren't here in the shrine before. You don't say, were you? I'm not sure. I went through the shrine gate and boom, I was here. Just trying to watch the eclipse. Let's not forget. Alright. I think it's safe to say, yeah. Nope, it's on the moon. Or the eclipse, I don't know. How many games have they done at this point? I kind of have to if I'm playing this game. Leaked to the outside world. Usually the church handles these things with utmost secrecy. With the course of time, Dracula is resurrected many times. No kidding. It's something like they're resurrected every 100 years for the games by the Belmonts usually, but now we just have this dude. Perished in 1999. This isn't 100 years past that. Prophecy in 1999. You mean Y2K? It's resurrected exactly as he predicted. Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, not a bad idea, but yeah, doesn't that eclipse happen every so often? Hey, Willow, how's it going? There's more. 2035. Huh. And you're assuming it's him? What if it's not him? It's some other, like, literally anyone could step through that gate, right? Or is just the first person that happens to step through the gate? Was he one step ahead of his girlfriend that was with him? I don't. Don't ask me to try and follow one with my ADD brain trying to commentate and do this. We're just a dude in 2038 out for a stroll. Hey, there's my answer to new music, I think. Unless this is a boss already. Can that not go through multiple enemies? I guess not. But now we have ghosts? Okay. So we're on the ghost world already, I see. So I guess these other areas are intended to come back to when you have the abilities to get to them. I assume. God, that's quite the stormy night going on. In this eclipse. Question mark. I guess that's where we are. This is a wall, right? Breakable? No. Not that we could jump up there anyways. I I don't mind this. I know, like, from what I saw of, I think, AVGM back in the day, the Castlevania games, excuse me, all have, like, different weaponry and stuff. When they hit this point, they kind of started being, like, the multiple equipped weapons. But, like, there's no way to... I think the Super Nintendo ones are really beloved because you can, like, whip in any direction. Whereas this is, like, I can hit above me or I can use whatever ability I currently have, which I do like that one. Other than the fact that it was recommended. Oh, Jesus. Alright. I think I remember those things from what little of Dracula X I played on PSP. I don't know, such a weird entry to the series, both this and that. Okay, okay, these guys are not dying. That's usually the sign that I shouldn't be here, but I'm going to proceed regardless. Come on, just die to it. Haha. It's a bit of like freeze frame where I can't jump after I've attacked. Jesus. I'm gonna need to learn my own friggin' hitboxes better. Really. Oh, hello, 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 bye. We don't have any weapons that I unlocked and didn't notice, do we? Beast Lord. Nah, okay, we're good. Like how smooth and responsive this game is in general, though. Feeling like hitting things does have weight behind it. I was just figuring out the timing of it. How did I get 2 off there? I'm not going to question it. No. Okay. Okay, so these are probably portals? Little tubes to get higher? No? God. All these abilities I don't have. I think that's the other way, the reason people call it Metroidvania. Actually, I think John was mentioning people don't like it when it's called that. In some sense, because obviously they are different franchises by different people entirely. But, you know, they do have that similar kind of feel. Well, like, aesthetically, definitely not, but, like, on principle of map layout, I definitely can see where people would call it that entirely. I'm also going to keep checking these walls on the outskirts, because I just have a feeling... At this point, I don't remember anything I watched last night. I think I'm probably beyond that point, considering I played for over half an hour myself. But we'll see. Mind up. Good to know. Good to know that I'm keeping my mind up. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. There's like at least a delay. Hit. I can't jump right after. I would hope. I think it's when the sword's already back and holstered or whatever. Just forewarning. Oh. Oh, I think that was the dragons. I thought I heard an audio cue for that. I think I'll probably have to get through them. Yeah, I can do that. Cool, that is... I'm not entirely understanding why this doesn't always have effect on them. Oh! Nice, level up. What's this at level 5? I guess the benefit of probably getting lost a frequent amount is that when you apparently need to grind quite a bit for this game... Oh, Jesus! It just throws it right back out. Doesn't even pick up his old one. He's just got these things... Hello? Okay. Ooh, hello. Leather plate. There's indeed a duplicate. And I don't have the ability to get those. Feels bad. Break the walls down? No. Break these walls down? It's gonna be the benefit of not knowing what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, is being able to fight enemies numerous times. Shoot, I could totally... This isn't the same... I think I've explored all these. No, it was these bells I jumped on. So if we use those other ones, there might be something new over there as well. Let's see. We'll definitely can't jump on top of that one. These guys, however... You play the Futurama theme song on those as well? Is this just the way down? I guess so. Alright, which means we're probably going... Yeah, literally anywhere else. Oh, Jesus, hello. Okay, which way are you guys facing? All my way, okay. Cool. Hello! I don't even care how long it takes. I'm just gonna get you all. Bye. Let's see. Rat in a maze. No big deal. Nope. Just thought I'd try. Don't mind me. Alright, yeah. We climb those. Perfect. I love the theming of whipping candles to get shit. It's... I guess that's just a staple at this point. Okay, guy right out of Doom. I'm not quite ready for you, I don't think. I mean, I'm going to. I just... I mean, I'm not ready. Ha! Ha! Ah! Oh, is it that easy? It can't be that easy. Oh! Stairwells? Oh god, right, this is the series where you fly backwards every time you're hit, right? I do remember... Yep, I do remember that gag. Come on. I want a longer reach, for the love of God. I'll be so grateful when I have one. Cool. Get you. And apparently there's 3 of these for the Game Boy Advance, and I'm playing the 3rd one, so really out of order entirely, even for the console I'm playing it on. No big deal, right? Hey, strength increased by 4. That's kind of cool. Hello. Get out of here. This long range ain't nothing for the water. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of unfortunate in my Game Boy Advance days. I love the console, but like, I swear to God that like, every store I had near me, it was either everything good was always sold out, or like, there just was not a lot of selection often, and I never felt like my Game Boy Advance collection was that great. Unfortunately, it's one of the only collections I sold off, but I remember being pretty disappointed by, oh, I thought we could jump down there. Pretty disappointed by my collection, honestly. I had some good ones, but like nothing outstanding other than like Super Mario RPG and what else did I... Can I please? No? Cool? Cool, thank you. Super Mario RPG... Or wait, what am... Oh, God, I'm sorry. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. My bad. I've not played Mario RPG as of yet. That was not bad, but like not a lot of Mario games I could find, just for example. Not a lot of money back then. I was not very wealthy at all as a child, as children tend to not be. So often what I'd have to do is find diamonds in the rough and buy games from video stores as they were phasing out. Game Boy Advance was not at video stores, at least where I was, and it just did not end up being that great. I did not have a Pokemon game for it, for example. I rented some, even though I just said rentals didn't exist. They did later, and then they never sold them off. They just kind of disappeared. It was weird. I don't know, guys. What the hell are you? What the hell is that? That is nightmare fuel, man. Where are we at? Item. I don't have another food. I don't. Nothing gonna be hiding in those walls. God, am I not? Hang on. But of all the places we could have gone, there is not another option, so I guess I'm supposed to be here. Oh, wonderful. I thought you'd stay on that stairwell. Can you? Thank you. Be one with the nose water. That's what he was calling it, right? I guess just because, yeah, he fires it out of his face. Just makes you think he is just spitting it up himself or something, at least. I might call it that by accident. I'm sorry if I reference other people's shit, but it might just naturally happen. But I assure you, it's not a lol, look at who I watch sort of thing. Oh, I can break those? Cool. It's just gonna kind of happen. Monkey see, monkey do, right? Get out of here. Damn it. That looks nice. That looks like it has reach. I want it. Oh, can I actually get it? Can I even get back up there? Oh, I'm forgetting my ability too, but not that it's going to help me here, but shoot, it might have helped me somewhere else. It's just back where we came. That corner is unexplored. We checked this wall, did we? Not that the sky would probably have anything there. Game needs to be updated to Aria of Sorrow. Why is it not updated? Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, you're right. I didn't update the freaking title. Un momento. Thank you, folks. Thank you, Ness. Oh, I'm not even logged in. Excellent. I don't know how that happened. I think it's because I changed my username officially today. For those watching, I'm slowly turning my username around everywhere. Reason being that I tried to create the last username for the last several years that I've had it. And I just prefer this one came a bit more organically with someone making fun of my name, basically. You know what? It is up... Oh, it's the game itself. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Ness. I see what you mean. I thought I'd updated it. How is it going to want me to type this, Twitch? Is it going to be on here? Perfect. Good. No big deal. It's Overwatch. Don't question it. It goes pretty good. How about you, Ness? Where are we at? Okay. I'm just, you know, playing games on a whim like I always do, and probably not finishing them because I'm bad at finishing games. But at least there's the guilt factor. If I'm streaming it, then people want to see it. It might actually be destined to be finished. You know? No big deal. It's a tad but alright, I guess. Been there. Currently there some days. I understand. Ugh. You know what you need, Ness? You need some bad Super Nintendo games, right? That's always our cure. Go finish fucking Qbert for me.